Hello everyone, I guess hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're here with a wall beast slayer guide for old school Runescape in my endless adventure to make as many slayer guides and just guides as possible, so hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, plenty of links you can check out and support me at down below, and I'd appreciate it greatly. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into the guide. So to start, should you kill wall beasts? In my opinion, it's a yes. They're a quick task, and early on, that's about all you're looking for, honestly. They're very doable as well in terms of being able to kill them at a low level, so I more than recommend it. For the requirements, you'll need 35 Slayer to be able to kill them in the first place. Upon entry, you'll also need a light source, so that way you don't take damage when you're down below the Lumberj Swamp, and a spiny helmet as well to detract from the damage that they would deal otherwise. Wall beasts are weak to everything. In this guide, I'll be talking about melee and range setups, considering those are the two best ways of training Slayer. Beyond that, wall beasts attack with a melee-based style, and their max hit is a 4. However, it can be an 18 if you are not wearing the spiny helmet that I mentioned earlier. For the melee options here, down below we have 3 different setups, a low, a medium, and high level setup. All of the items are listed there, so you can go ahead and take a peek. Essentially what we're looking to do is maximize the DPS output while also having some decently high defense. You don't have to worry too much about it, but I mean, it's worth bringing it because really there's no other alternatives at this low of a level. For the range options here, we have 2 very different setups. On the left hand side, a lower level setup, and on the right hand side, a higher level setup. Here, looking for darts and also on top of that, some good DPS output. You can also swap in any of the D-hides that you have between snakeskin and black D-hides, so that'd be green, blue, or red. And on top of that, if you don't want to use darts, you could switch it up with the magic shortbow and rune arrows, or a ton of different options there for crossbows as well. So that's most of the info you need to know. As far as where we're going to want to go, we're going to want to make our way on over to the Lumberj Swamp Caves. The best way to get here would be through the Lumberj teleport and then run on over. You could also use a drain or teleport through the Amulet of Glory and run here that way as well. For the inventory, I have teleports away along with the tinderbox. If you're not sure whether or not your light source will stay lit the entire time, for example, this lantern will, but if you're not sure, bring a tinderbox just in case, that way you can relight it. In addition to that, I'm also bringing a rope. If this is your first time down here, you'll need a rope to be able to get down that hole over there. And on top of that, I have a super combat set and some lobsters. You can bring whatever healing food you'd like to. That is perfectly fine and up to you. So go ahead and make your way down the dark hole one way or another. Once you're inside, as long as your light is lit, you should be good to go and you'll see everything just fine. Wall beasts will be protruding out of holes in the wall like this one. Whenever you walk on through, essentially, they will jump right out at you, grab you by the head, and if you don't have a spiny helmet on, they'll do a good bit of damage. Given that I have a spiny helmet on, didn't do too much. They actually have a lot of HP, so a little bit different than most lower level Slayer monsters in that regard. However, you don't get assigned too many on a task, so it kind of evens out. So just make sure that you're potted up and then go ahead and get killing. Once you're done with the kill, you can't just walk back and forth through here. So the best spot that I recommend is right over here to the south. There is a wall beast in this wall right here in that little entryway. And there's also one down here in the south entryway as well. So a couple nice little spots where you can go ahead and grab yourself some Slayer kills. But really, it is as simple as that. Just hop between these 2 wall areas down here, and you'll be able to farm a good amount of Slayer XP all day. But yeah, that is going to be it for this Slayer guide. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, anything you'd like to tell me or others, would love to hear it down below in a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. Also, I'll be streaming on Twitch if you're watching this on day of release for some reason. I love you if you are, by the way. But with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.